2014. So good to be back in Salt Lake City and in this room, and especially beside my good friend, Cedar Wright.
Timmy, how's it going, man?
It's going well. Cedar has some fans out there. Make some noise!
Yeah, ladies.
Wow. Cedar, the ladies love you, dude.
Yeah.
So, Cedar, tell me about Sufferfest. And just first, let's talk about the concept of suffering. At what point in your life did you feel that suffering was going to be your way forward?
I think it was when I met you, Timmy, that I knew that...
I have that effect on people, much like this interview right now. No, but for real, here's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
You go, I'm going to voluntarily suffer. I'm going to voluntarily risk my life. I'm going to go into this electively to go, this is the hardest thing I've ever tried to do. Why?
Why? You know, it's a good question, and I think because it steals you as a person. I mean, that's really why we do it. I mean, climbers can really relate to this, right? We put ourselves in this uncomfortable, like kind of hideous situation, say on this giant wall or on this giant mountain where, you know, there's the possibility of death or of injury.
Retreat is very difficult.
Yeah, it's
there's
like...
no Starbucks.
There's zero Starbucks.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I guess I have to have Seattle's best. It's like,
you and Alex Honnold last year went to California and you climbed all of the 14ers, these massive peaks, on a bicycle and then over foot and then free solo. And then you made a film about this. Tell us about the film.
You know, not only was it a tremendous achievement for me to keep up with Honnold, which is, you know, that's an achievement in and of itself. The guy's a machine, doesn't believe in rest.
High five.
I survived.
Well
Honnold.
done. Yeah.
I didn't die soloing or just from exhaustion. It was that was a miracle of itself. We got to climb all 15 of the 14ers in California. And, you know, I just had this little tiny camera. I was picking up footage. I had a buddy come out and shoot a little bit with, like, you know, of the 5D and stuff. Got some interviews. And I was like, I feel like I could put this together into a film. And the more I looked at it, the more I realized it was a comedy, basically. It was kind of a buddy flick and a comedy. And it was basically this, like, kind of this comedy of errors and about us, like, just, like, basically underestimating the breadth and the depth of the challenge.
And getting punished as a result.
Getting beat down. My ankle was, like, you know, close to broken. Honnold's like knee had this stabbing pain in it. We were both like, whoa.
And you can see the film. I believe it's on tour with Banff Mountain Film.
Exactly.
It's traveling at mountain film festivals. And we're going to get to part 2, which is Sufferfest 2. But before we do that, I want to talk about, this also gives you the opportunity. You're a very creative person. You write your own music. You release your own albums. You make your own films. And with that, it's the editing, the color correction, the arc of the story. You're a storyteller, and climbing has brought this all to you. Did you have any idea that you would be sitting on this couch talking about, you know, being a North Face athlete, having this dream life?
I mean, you know, honestly, it's like every day I just wake up thankful. I feel very fortunate to have literally a dream life, you know. It's like all the inspiration that's come from people like you and from, you know, other folks who are out there hustling, getting after their dreams, and just making stuff happen and making stuff work. And like, how did I do it? I don't know.
And then what's coming up next as far as, briefly tell us about Sufferfest 2. Where are you going and what's that about?
Yeah, so we're going to be biking from Colorado to Arizona. And we're...
You know, that's south. Make sure you have a road map and you know where you're going. You're going to wind up in like Iowa.
Exactly. Well, there's like, and we're going to be linking up desert towers. And so our hope is to climb at least 20 to 30 desert towers by their most difficult route. We're also going to be raising money for a solar project on the Navajo lands. So we're trying to like take some of this notoriety and this good energy that we've received and do something good for other people. And we're going to do a big $40,000 solar project there, installing solar on some of these you know, like underprivileged people out there who are living in poverty. So trying to do something good.
Cedar Wright, philanthropist, benevolent being, bad to the bone filmmaker.
Love you, Timmy.
Love you too as well. This is Timmy O'Neill with Cedar Wright signing off live from Milwaukee.